Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. Last time we were building a little platform to display the body of a dead shark that we had carried back here on our raft. We were also working on the roof of the house, and I was pondering a way of putting a tower on the roof itself. In between episodes, Steve Courtwright said, hey, your house is an OSHA violation. There are no railings around the outside and you can fall to your doom, old chum. I mean, we are quite high above the ground. There's some trees down there. We've got some storage. We have, if you are joining us for the first time, an aeroplane stuck up in the trees. We have a landing pad. For our gyrocopter, we have a way of displaying the body of a tiger shark because... I mean, we spent all that time and effort trying to get it back here on a raft. I was not about to chop him up for dinner. But speaking of dinner, we do in fact have the Great White Bar and Grill because we are going to need to certainly eat and drink something to start off our morning. The Great White Bar and Grill, called so because it has a great white on the roof. Neat. Let's have a little check. Yeah, food and water is an issue, so we will eat. And then we'll go and drink something. So I thought this episode what we could do is put a tower on the roof, but not just any sort of tower. I'm going to have to kind of look at it in earnest once we're up there, but I think what we can do is probably put some sort of utility tower. I don't really want to put a big structure up there, but maybe something in which we can put antennas and aerials and things within the confines of the game, of course, because they don't exist. Also, Steve Courtwright was saying, yeah, you don't have any barriers and railings, so maybe we can figure out some barriers and railings, but not here. First of all, we need to drink, so what I think we'll do is we will hoof off the end of here into the river, because we can do that. I mean, it's not that high up. It's quite high, but it's less dangerous now we've got that platform to drop down onto. We're not going to hit the raft accidentally. Good. Anyway, so as we move on around a little inland lake, we are going to go to the farmhouse. We're going to need to go there anyway because we're going to need to get some bits and pieces from there, but hopefully we can get a little bit of... Oh, actually water. I need water. There's no water. There is water. Slurpy slurp. Slurpy slurpy slurp. We're going to have to do some water management, aren't we? Yes, we are. Just a little chippity chop here. So I'll hit that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's enough for 1.5 stills. I think we have to go to the offshore island. Inshore lakes, offshore islands? What is this? This is a custom island called Hobbs Revenge. And if you're on the PC version of the game, you can in fact download this island. There are instructions in the zip file on how to install it and what to do once you are there. I mean, it's a nice enough island, I like it. The 3 coconuts, which don't actually work on the PC version of the game. If you drink more than, I think, 1 from 1 coconut, you'll end up pooping yourself. If you drink more than, if you eat more than 2 coconut halves, pooping is going to happen. So, with that in mind, we are going to head back, get the water situation sort of sorted, get a few extra bricks, and then I think, yeah, just top these up. Oh, I'll probably check the farms as well. Not too bad in terms of water on the farms. There we go, and last but not least, okay. Is a little bit of a cliche saying that. What is? Last but not least. Oh, really? I'll put them in here, in fact. There you go. You can use fibrous leaves and fires. Yeah, last but not least. What is another cliche? At the end of the day? Yep, that's another one. Cliches are sayings that people say without even thinking about it. I don't know why. I think it's just to sort of round off a sentence while they're thinking about something else, but you do have these little aspects of human speech that pop up into just into people's everyday vernacular. It's a curious one. At the end of the day, yeah, I knew someone who said that quite a lot, but they were also they said quite a lot of problems in their own life. So we have the house. What I'm thinking of doing is putting, yeah, like a mast instead of an actual tower on top of there, which means if it works, we might actually need to utilize the gyrocopter, because there are a few things on the PC version that don't exist. Wait a second, that's a bad sentence. So the console version actually has like a flagpole or a flag tower, and we don't get that. We don't get a ladder, so we're going to have to manufacture one out of the bits that we do have. We're also going to need to fill in this gap here because, well, why do we need to leave it open? And we're also going to need to jump off here. Oh yeah, walls. I think we can work out some little walls that don't have uprights as well. So as we look down into the water, let's back up and then do a little jump.
Aaron. Love. Well, we're both dead.
Screw you.
None of that crap will get the job done, John. You die. You drag me with you. You want some advice?
No.
Revenge.
Revenge.
Yes.
Here's the thing, every time I hold my breath, like, I'm literally holding my breath by the time I hit in the water, and I don't know why. Alright, let's do it. So food and water situation is absolutely fine. Our leg is still broken, because we do keep falling off of our house. I mean, it's a long way up. We do also have these panels. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. Interesting. I wonder if there are more panels out there. So we have a very badly broken hammer. I think we need to get another one. I do know where there is one, so let's grab one from the storage. Ooh, oh yeah, I forgot we were a little bit of a gremlin when it comes to storage, but that's fine. There should be a tin of beans and a hammer. There we go. Let's close that up. Don't actually need to close the door. They'll close automatically when we either leave the game or leave the island. Wait, what? Yeah, that happens quite a bit. So, well, we have to go up here, making sure not to drop down the hole. I mean, OSHA. We don't have OSHA in the UK, we have HSE, which is the Health and Safety Executive. Alright. So we've got some sticks ready as well, so let's grab these. Oh, I know what we forgot to get. We forgot to get bricks for walls. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get the hammer in hand, and we'll automatically go to building. Not quite right. Okay, walls, 1/2 wall. Oh, we got 4. We got 4 bricks, which is going to be enough for what we need. So. What I was thinking of doing is putting a couple of walls here, one here and one here. But I don't want the uprights to touch the top of the building. Now, how can we do that? Well, we can have a little play. You see, I think a way of doing it, if we grab... we're going to have to do it through the sticks, aren't we? Yeah. So if we do this, we can see the wall outline. But if we left click, it's going to put sticks up to the roof. Oh, I'm going to have to show you that. Alright, I'll do it. Boop. Look, stick uprights. Don't want stick uprights. That's not something that we want. So let's hack that out. Grab these 2 back. Now in theory, if we take a hammer, and let's take the broken one, and then, yeah, it's giving us all the options except the walls that we need. Alright, I should probably also lock my mouse wheel so it doesn't freak out every time I over-scroll. So if I do this, that's going to put the uprights in. And the other one would be... Oh, please, game! There we go. Now if I put in a wooden wall, which is up here... Can I get through there? I can not. But I can go through this way, which is why we've left the sides open. We drop down here. This is going to look a little bit weird for a hot second. Oh, now we get the half wall. Alright. Pop that in. And then put in the wood half wall. Boop. Okay. Fill in the wood half wall. And I have a theory that what's going to happen is it's not going to put the uprights in because the uprights already exist. Yeah, there you go, no uprights. Because the uprights already exist on the brick sections. So we want a wall. But what we don't want are the uprights to exist around the wall. Ah, so we can have like a freestanding low wall. Oh, it's a little touch. It's a tiny little touch. But it's one that I think is quite significant. There we go. So we have 2 walls, no uprights, we can peek over the edge. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. And of course we're going to put beds and stuff up here, but also, if I grab a hammer, and now we can go to the roof. To the roof! Now, here's the thing. What we could do is put in like an accent roof. We could put in a couple of bits of straw here, like the straw roof. We only have 2 roofing options. Roof, like the straw roof, and the brick roof. We could have it so that these 2 areas are open. Or what we could do is a third option is put these 2 in, boop, and then like this, and then just leave it. We don't need to finish building it. Now I can't walk through there. I can't physically walk through there, and I can't jump through there. But if I go over the top, I'm pretty sure we might drop down through it. Or not, let's see. Nope. With the slanted roof, we definitely do not drop down through it. So if this was a floor, we would. Excellent, that's actually kind of useful because we did drop through the floor last time just to show you that working. Now we can take the bed and sort of pop it in here. There is a gap here. If we wanted to, we could technically put another bit of wall here, but it would jut out of the buildings. So for the time being, what we can do is actually grab ourselves. Yeah, I love it when the plan comes together. Having these ends on the house so we can just run through and drop down is so good. Take the bed off of the landing pad because we've been sleeping on the landing pad all this time while we've been rebuilding the house. And come down here, run up here, make sure that we do not miscalculate that and end up falling onto the raft, or on the other side, also the raft. I mean, that's... Ooh, maybe hit the sand. That's a long way down. It's a bit of an oversight. Yeah. Now we've got these panels, freestanding panels. That's fine. That's good. I like it. Another. Right. So the only way into the top is actually through here. It's a little kind of janky, but you know what? It's fine. And we can put the bed down. Oh, it goes kind of crossways, doesn't it? But yeah, it does, but it's a physics object. So... Oh. It's kind of an annoying physics object. I'll put it next to that. We're going to need to build some furniture. Maybe a bedside table. Ooh, yeah, a little bookshelf. There we go. And we're still under the cover of the roof. And we have a view kind of the aeroplane, but we're not going to roll out of bed and fall into the ocean. There we go. So, Steve Courtright, I have built some railings. Anyway, yeah, we're going to hippity hop off here. Oops, oh, I almost fell off the edge of the building. I didn't. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Just grab some sticks, some sticky sticks. There we go. Now, I have a theory. Do you have a theory? I do. Can we build like a little triangular tower that just goes up and has a little light on it? Maybe. But I'm kind of also interested in seeing if we can put some steps on it. If we can't, then it's just a curiosity. In terms of pieces, we've got some bits and pieces here. So, okay. Gonna need some bits in order to make some steps just to see if they will work. This way. Jump over that. Oh, I'm so glad we have the height to do that. Otherwise we'd have hit our head, dropped short, and then fallen very far and broken our leg again. Our leg has not been unbroken for in-game months and months and months. It's kind of a weird one. Right, so let's go back up here. Now this is going to be interesting because I don't quite know how this is going to tessellate. I know it's going to tessellate end on, maybe. So if we were to put a tower here, maybe it would work. Let's see. So, hammer. Broken hammer. Just kind of want to use it up. And then go to the steps, because it's not going to allow us to quick craft. There we go. So from... interesting. So from the edge of the building, it kind of lines up with the edge of the building here and there. But anywhere else, and it's sort of on a diagonal. Very, very interesting. At least we have the safety railings. Oof, that hurt. Okay, we twisted our ankle. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Right. So how is this going to work? Where do I want to put it is the real question. Do I want it offset? Maybe. Or do I want it central? Or also maybe, I don't know if it's going to look good there. Maybe here is going to be a better way. Right. Yeah. Okay, sure. I know exactly what we're doing. Do you? You don't sound like you do. Yes. But this isn't going to work because I'm going to need some clay, which we didn't pick up earlier. So what I'm going to do is make a pile. And I'm going to make it here. Hold on, I know what I'm doing. You don't sound like you know what you're doing. I kind of do. We're going to put a tower here. Right here. So, we'll go down. Hoof off the edge. 180 degrees. Not hit the raft. Whip out an axe, because we're going to need to run with scissors for a little bit. Oh, there's binoculars on the beach. Imagine that. Imagine there would be binoculars on the beach. So how many do we have? 1 of 2. I think we're only going to need like 1 more. Oh, there are some bricks on the roof. Oh. Yeah, there's bricks here as well. So the PC version of the game is broken if it's your first time here. For everyone else, they're like, we've already seen this. Oh, we've already seen this. This is the brick corner roof. And on the current version, the PC version of the game, it doesn't break. It just gets to the point where it should break and then refunds the bricks infinitely. Assuming your harvesting skill is high enough. So if your harvesting skill is high enough, like maxed out, then yeah, you'll just keep getting bricks until your pants are full of bricks. That's my pants are full of bricks thing. Kind of a cheaty way of doing things, but at the same time, I mean, when life gives you lemons, you make lemon grenades and burn life's house down. Do you not? Can't see a problem with that. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go up and start that tower. You don't sound like you're very prepared. I am absolutely prepared. The trouble is that no matter how prepared you are when you come into a session and start building stuff in front of other people, sometimes you get to a point like this and it's just like, is this what I want to do, Basil? So, we've got a load of bricks. We'll do this. And then I think the bottom section can be clay, so we'll go and build a half wall. I probably had enough to do it anyway, but it's important to show everyone that all the things. That's big, isn't it? That might be too big. We can always view it from the... Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. Always view it from the aeroplane. Okay. And then put a ladder up inside. The question is... Question on everyone's lips is... oh, it's going to be here, isn't it? Is the ladder gonna be... Now, can we put it somewhere in here? What was that? That tempting little snap. Oh. How is that connecting? Oh, right. That's a very weird way of doing that, and I kind of like it. Yeah, I have no idea what that is actually snapping to. That's so strange. So very, very strange. Alright. I was thinking about actually doing it this way. So you go and do that. If it's brick, then all of this kind of has a nice base feel to it. Now, the sun is going down, so what we'll do is we won't finish this. We'll finish this in the morning. Yeah, 1758. Oh no, I need to go to bed because it has been another beautiful day in paradise. But the light is fading, so what we'll do is we will drop down. We should put a lantern in here somewhere. I mean, there's one down below. I'm going to grab that. You don't need to be down here, you need to be upstairs. I will put you upstairs. Right, let's just drop you in here. And then I'll just put you on the bed. Beep. I don't know why I'm crouching. Okay, cool. We will save and then we'll sleep. And we wake up just as the lantern turns out, which means that it is 6:05, 6:06 in the morning. We are now thirsty and we are hungry once more. But, I mean, you wake up and you're greeted with a view like that. Oh, this is brilliant. And the house, yeah, I was wondering if this would even work, but actually it kind of works really well. Ooh, yeah, we have like Velux windows. Neat. Yep, we have the open ends to let the smoke out, so the smoke from the furnace goes out the open ends. It's mirrored on the other side. I know this is basically the same house as we had in the previous playthrough. It feels so much more refined. Although we do need to drink, so just hoof ourselves off there. You just 180'd yourself off the building. I know what I did. Are we healed yet? No. We're still having some furniture there. We're going to need to do something with furniture. Oh, wow. How thirsty were we? That's incredible. Okay. What we'll do is we'll pick that lot up and then pop that in there. 2, 3. There we go. So that's all ready to go. And then we can go back up, grab some breakfast from the Great White Bar and Grill, which has plenty of meat pre-cooked. And then finish off the tower and the house. Yeah, trying to get a house tower is difficult. Nom. And a little bit of meat. I think that was seagull. Yeah, the medium was crab, and the tiny is seagull, and the big ones are shark. Neat. Yeah, okay. Oh! I know I was joking about the railings, and every time Steve Courtwright's like, I really don't like heights. How you feel about the deep ocean, and I hate the deep ocean. I hate deep dark water. I really do not want to be in the ocean. I'll be on a boat, but I won't be in the sea. I think Steve has the same thing about heights. He doesn't like heights. Gonna be honest, man, I'm right there with you. We almost died because we were already taking damage. So we need to build a splint, and if we jump, we might actually die this time. So I'm not even going to show you that. But if you jump with a broken leg, you take damage. We're going to need a splint, which is consumables, 2 lashings. All right. There's plenty of sticks. That's fine. I'm going to hobble this way. Is it 1 lashing, 2 sticks and 1 lashing? I can't remember. Or was it 2 lashings? Oh, I've got to check that again. It's 2 lashings. Oh, that's not great. There's a lashing over there, which I can see. Come to me. Oh, there's actually. Oh. Okay, you get out of my pants. You, and then there's lashing over there. I don't know why it's there, but it's there. Right, it's consumables. Make splint. Put the splint on. We're still very badly hurt. Okay, cool. I mean, neat. Yeah, I used to be. So I didn't really have a problem with heights. I used to when I was a kid, but these days heights really aren't that much of a thing. It's more of a if there's a potential for falling. So I don't want to be up on a bridge on a windy day. But I used to be in the Air Scouts. I used to be in the Air Cubs. Air Cubs, Air Scouts, they were both on an RAF base. And then eventually I went and did Air Cadets. So we started off flying de Havilland Chipmunks. And then we went on to Bulldogs. The Chipmunk, you sat in like front and back. So the pilot would sit in the front and you sat in the back. And then with the Bulldog, you actually sat side by side in a bubble canopy cockpit. I kind of like the Bulldogs. I preferred the bulldogs because you could see where you were going. And they were all RAF aircraft, all RAF trainer aircraft. So, we're going to have another little slurp of water to keep our food and water topped up. Because as long as it's in that last quadrant, we'll heal. So we're healing as long as the food and water are in the last quadrant. Good. Good, good, good. Right, okay, we'll go back to the roof and carry on building. And hopefully not fall off anything this time. I mean, that's 2 episodes in a row where I've shattered my femurs. Also a PSA, just in case you are the sort of person who puts your feet up on the dashboard. Don't put your feet up on the dashboard. Because if the airbag goes off, it'll put your femur into your asshole. Wait, what did you say? I've seen an x-ray of somebody who had their feet up on the dashboard of a car, and when the airbag went off, it dislocated their femur and put it up inside their body, the opposite side of their spine. And I've seen that x-ray more than once for people who've had their feet on dashboards. It's just like, it's a really weird thing. We can't use that, but I do need to put a floor in. So yeah, if you are dashboard foot person, maybe don't do that. If you value your femurs being in the right place. If you don't really like your legs, then sure, whatever. So, oh, this is wood. I think I've done a bad thing. I thought that was clay. Oh, maybe wood's okay. I wanted clay because it kind of follows the line, but I think the wood's okay with this. Yeah, I think the wood will be fine. Alright, then we'll hammer this in. So I'm very much like wanting to mix materials so we have definition between the different parts of the house. If we just use the same materials all over the house, all the bits get lost, which is why over there we've got woven green wood material along with the bricks, so we can see the difference between everything, and the bricks around the outside and the wood in the middle, so we can see the difference between everything. I do like having a difference between stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have to build a half wall, and this time I'm going to build it out of sticks, but the sticks are down here because we took them out of our pants. I was the boy that de-sticked my pants. Oh well, that's the thing. So what we'll do is we will build that half wall. Boop. And then I will do it again. Boop. So we'll put a roof on the tower. Now, you might say, on the PC version of the game, there is like a triangular tower with a ladder, I believe. We don't get that. That's not something we get. So what I'm doing is building up, and then I think for the top, ooh, do we want to put a wood floor on the top? Or plank? Oh, plank floor would be quite nice. Ooh, but we don't have any planks here. So the sticks are still useful. What we'll do is we'll go this way, grab some planks. It's going to have to be 3, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. We're getting through all of those planks. All the bits from the house that we had to dismantle. Because the house it didn't use so many bricks. So we've replaced wood with bricks in this rebuild. Which means we have quite a lot of wood left over, which is nice. Yeah, this is fine. This is going to be fine. So we have a tower we can stand up in. Good. And we can still look out. And we can still look out at oh, look at that. We have elevation. Nice. What we'll do is put the wood floor in above, making sure it is in fact in above. Can we spin that around? Yeah, but it only goes in one orientation, so we'll hammer this in. And you might say, okay, now what? Now what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to jump off the house. Really? Aren't your legs broken? Yes, but we've healed a lot of the thing back. So we can't actually go down there because we would get damaged. We are 2 floors up. So we'll go this way. Drop down and then drop down again. Sploosh. Okay, cool. It's kind of neat. You can't really see it from the bottom. Neat. So what I need are lanterns. Probably about 2 of them. Lantern, there's one there. Ah, there's a couple here. Actually, we can use these for the house, but we won't do that just yet. We're also going to need Let me see here. Probably this one, isn't it? We're going to need the light hooks. So I'm going to need a lashing. Okay, fine. There are many lashings in the world, but these ones need to be created. And I'm looking at the time of the episode and I'm like, nope, I'm going to get this done. We're absolutely getting this done. I'm not messing around on this one. Bloop, bloop. Oh, my pants are full. You didn't tell me my pants were full. You were like, I'm watching, but your inventory is full. Why don't you build a tool belt? Because my dudes, PC version doesn't work with the tool belt. Tool belt just doesn't do anything other than give you hotkeys, and I can just hit tab and just bring that up with the mouse. I don't understand why you would need... Oh, food and water situation. We still need to heal. So water in the last quadrant. Yep, there we go. Good. Yeah, so we still need to heal. Yeah, with the keyboard and mouse, you just don't need that. I don't understand why. So we'll hibbity hop up here, and then here. Oh, we've got this already. Right. I'm getting sort of ahead of myself. 1 of 2, and then 1, 2. Right, 4, 2 lanterns. That's everything that we need. So I'm going to go and get the gyrocopter. Now, does that still work? Well, that's not disappeared at all. Let's grab you. It's been a while, but I want to do 2 things. First of all, I want to go here, make sure this actually works. Yeah, kind of works. So then what I'm going to do... What? Oh, is that storm? That does have the, oh dear, it's about to storm look to it. Let's look up at the sky, look down again. Yeah, that's rain. I mean, it's good for the farms. So here's the thing. We cannot... Can we land this here? We're okay. I did wonder what it was going to do, whether it was actually going to push us out. Yeah? It is freakishly raining. Alright. So we're going to need... Oh, this is tight. Don't want to fall down there. Alright, light hook. Yeah. I kind of want to put it up here. Boop. That kind of works. Oh, goodbye then. And then another light hook. Is it because I'm in the way? It might be because I'm in the way. Can we not put another light hook up here? Oh, I think we can. It's going to be one of those things where we just move it around the screen until we can actually get it to connect to something. Oh, we had it just a second ago, didn't we? There it is. So we can do it there. Put that there. I don't know if we can do another one here, because kind of here is where I really wanted it. Alright. Let's drop down, and drop down again. I wonder if we can actually do that from here. I don't think we can have any lashings up here. That is an excellent question. Nope. You know what we gotta do. Whoa, sploosh. Alright, fine. We have to get another lashing, which we can do. Not too difficult. So many like fibrous leaves just kicking around the island. Because I kind of want it like these two facing the airplane is fine, but I kind of want it to be asymmetrical. So one forward, one left, or something like that. You know. Asymmetry when everything else is symmetrical is kind of neat. So what we'll do is run back to the top of the tower. There's a lot of running backwards and forwards. Yes, there is. Yeah, there is. Can I then introduce... I saw a little bit of white there just a second ago. It's not going to allow me to do it, is it? Nope. There. Yes, it will. So I can put it on the end. Right, which means we're going to get back up there. I need you. What are you doing on the floor? Oh. Oh. To be fair, I only ever flew fixed wing aircraft. I've flown in helicopters, but I've never flown a helicopter. I think the last thing I flew was a Cessna, and that was super turbo easy to fly, like ridiculously easy. Right. Do we actually just want all three lit up? That seems excessive. No, I kind of want asymmetrical, so we'll land here again. Just bail. Right. You. Oh, no. Give. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this takes a while. And I think it just disappears. Oh, no. No, it doesn't. There we go. So what we can then do is put you there. I'll turn that on. I'll turn that on. Can we actually take off? Oh, yeah. We can do it. We can absolutely do it. So, let's go and line up with the aeroplane. And follow the aeroplane in, and then see what it's like if we were standing on top of the aeroplane, because it's just a lot quicker to do it this way. Easier, those were the words that are about to leave my mouth, but quicker is definitely a thing. So, if we put her down here, doop. Yeah, it's a tower on the roof. It's a bit more practical. I kind of feel that we could have put it off to one side, maybe. Like, maybe had it so it was here, and then had the ladder up. I don't know, maybe I'll play with it in between episodes in its location. Although, to be honest, it works. It does exactly what it says in the tin. And there's little lights on top. But they're not completely symmetrical, which is nice. Good, excellent. Well, it's a shame that it's raining, but I think that tower is more practical than the one we had on before. It looks pretty decent to me. It looks like a functional bit of kit, which is nice. And it goes on top of our house. A house which now has a couple of railings on the inside. So I'm going to leave it there for the time being. If you like these videos, definitely leave a little like. Leave a subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If your notifications, dingle the bingle if... Oh, I can see the house over there as well. If you want notifications. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.